welcome to Summer Sparkling Good Time. So today's video is a tutorial that was requested by Rhiannon, aka Buffy LaVamp, here on YouTube. She's a channel member and she's recently purchased a cross stitch pattern and the materials, and she's not exactly sure how to use Pattern Keeper. So she asks that I do a just basic tutorial on how to use it from start to finish. So that's what we're going to do today. First and foremost, I thought I'd let you see that I actually did finally get drills down. This is the April section of Avatar by Manny Manzano. The pattern is by Creatively Stitching, and the materials are from Jada Gym Shop. This darling cover minder right here is from Shire Shenanigans. Love it. So once I get into the examples in here where I'm showing from Pattern Keeper to Canvas, we'll be using this pattern. But I'm going to start by uploading a free pattern I got from Heaven and Earth to show how you import. Okay? All right. Let me zoom us in. Put that back up. Put that back up for a minute. Hold that. So if I put you here, let's see, can we zoom? Yeah. We zoom too far? We zoom like this. Haha. Is the whole thing in screen? The whole thing's in screen? All right. Well, let's try to do this. Okay. So, most of the times your file that you get is going to be in your downloads. So if you go on Etsy, you download it to your device. It has to the PDF file that you want has to be on your device. So the Pattern Keeper app is the one that looks like this. It's an X and it looks like almost like a tic-tac-toe underneath it. It says Pattern Keeper. This is an Amazon Fire tablet that I jailbroke and then added the Google stuff so I could use it as a normal tablet, because I got this on a Black Friday sale or Amazon Prime Day sale, or I don't know, I got the tablet super cheap. Okay, if you want a video on jailbreaking your Amazon tablets, let me know and I'll try to figure out how to record that. Okay, so we click on this. Now, this is going to be where your patterns that you already have imported live. If you want to add a new pattern, you're going to click this blue plus down here in the corner. Okay, now it says you can open a cross stitch pattern from a PDF file or camera experimental. I have not tried that. That's basically where you can take a picture and it turns it into a cross stitch. Above my pay grade, yes, above my pay grade. So we're going to hit PDF file. Now, I have already gone over to Heaven and Earth Designs and I grabbed this cute little Forest Maiden free PDF. So we're going to grab that one. Okay, nameplate, scoochie, you're in my way. Now, this takes a minute. Do not be alarmed that it takes a minute, because it's normally a lot of data and it is taking all these different sheets of data and symbols and information and creating pictures and lists, and you'll see. So do not be alarmed that it takes a minute. Now it's saying we successfully imported your chart. Please verify the import and check that the legend and mockups look correct. So at this point, this is indeed the image I chose from the freebies over on Heaven and Earth Designs. Then you can take your list that you would be given with the chart you bought and verify that these are the correct DMC numbers and that those colors are correct. Right? You can make sure, go all the way down. One thing I would like it to go on record is Pattern Keeper keeps your DMCs in numerical order. So when you're kitting up, like what I did on this one, is it starts with 310 and it goes all the way down the numbers until this ends at 3817. Then my second bottle starts with 3818 and ends with ecru. All right. So I kitted up in the exact same order as the list. And I'll show you why later. Okay. So this is correct. I've checked everything. You hit the blue arrow again. Now this is your pattern. Okay, please note that this came over here. All right, now the most important thing to note is these three options here at the top. This, the far left, which looks like a cross, this is your navigational option. This is your search option. This one here in the middle looks like a magnifying glass. And this is your markup option that looks like a pencil. If you are on the navigational option, that is where you can use two fingers to zoom, unzoom, move, whatever you feel you need to do. Like this pattern is huge, you guys. It's huge. Like that's ginormous, right? It's so big I can't even see. And like when you're first starting a cross stitch, it's best to normally start in a top corner. So I can zoom it in just to show me a 10 by 10 grid. Typically what I do is I zoom in to show me how many grids high am I working on. And I tend to work 1, 2, 3, or 4 grids high. So say I was working on 3, I would want to be zoomed in here. Now, the next thing that is something to look at is this is our current legend, right? I can hit this question mark, this magnifying glass, click this button, and it is going to highlight every single symbol that is the same on this canvas. So it is highlighted, and it also is going to highlight it here in your legend. But this is a lot of space on a smaller tablet. You can press this button right here. Okay, my mom is talking. I'm sorry if you can hear her. Oh, I hit the wrong button. See, I wasn't on navigational. So I'm moving back to navigational. I can shrink this a little bit. And now I can do 2 columns of 3 rows at a time. See, I can see more. And up here in this top right corner, it tells me that this symbol, the square, the black square, is 310. And since I have all my drills done in numerical order, it's quick and easy to find the number because it's in order. And then I can use these grids to then go ahead, right? So we know how to move. With moving, we use our 2 fingers to pinch or expand, move whichever way we want to get where we want to be, decide on how much we want to see at a time. Now, if you're only doing 1 column at a time, it's perfectly acceptable to have this open and have that there. It's just, it takes up a large piece of screen in my opinion, okay? Now, this is currently done in chronological order. You can also do this and hit this button, and this tells you them in stitch, reverse stitch count is what it's currently looking like. Hit me again. Okay, so I have the most stitches left to do of color 3776. It says that don't make sense. There we go. Here we go. 310. I have 24,502 stitches or drills to place left of the 310. But this is just a mess, and I don't work like that, so I have it done like this. So it's in numerical order, and then I can quickly and easily find my drills as I go. Okay, so that is the movement. If you are not on movement, so say you're over here on the markup and you try to move, it just does something else. It doesn't move you. Okay, so I'm going to click back onto the black. So say I wanted to find out what this one is. I can just click on it once the magnifying glass is pressed, and it's going to tell me. It's going to tell me right here that it's 3371, or I can sweep until it highlights it also in this legend. If this is hard for you to see, you can easily use this. Okay? Now, another thing to note is here along the side, it says 0 stitch today, 0 out of 180,000 stitches done, total 0% complete, because this is that brand new pattern I put in, right? So how do I mark that I have completed something? Okay, so say I have worked on just this square right here, right? I'm going to switch over to the markup, and I can go row by row and highlight them as I do them. Okay, once I do them, they're going to be marked. I'm going to show you how to change the way this looks here in a second, and then show you how I like it on my avatar pattern. Okay, so these are done, right? Okay, what happens if I thought I was using a 10 placer, but I was actually only using an 8 placer, and I really haven't done these 4, and I need to quit for the day? You're going to hit them again, and now this button doesn't say a check mark, it has a frog. You're going to hit that, and it removes it. Frogging in cross-stitch language means take it out. So when you see a frog, it means removal. Say, oh, nope, I was wrong. I do have a 10 placer, and those are done. You can mark it again. Now, say you then do this section. Oh, no, I actually did this line. You can hit clear and it's going to unmark it. You can also do press and hold and select all unfinished highlighted stitches in square. Okay, now it says that you have done all those. You can click the button and they're marked. And I can remove it by doing the frog. I can press it again, select all unfinished highlighted stitches on page. That means everyone on this entire page. Let me show you when they say the entire page. The entire page. Everything within the grid line, the mark of this was on one sheet is marked. We don't want to do that. So clear. You never ever really probably want to do that. I don't think we're there yet, y'all. If you're watching a tutorial, we're not there. Okay. So there's that. And that's on our markups, right? So let me undo all these and frog them because I've not done anything on this kit. I'm going to go ahead and unselect these and have this pattern now back to blank. Okay, so now I'm going to take it back. Okay, so now we're here. Now, this is my Mandy Manzano avatar cross stitch pattern. This is the one we were just discussing. If I hit the hamburger symbol right here under the thing, it says open chart, edit chart info, view PDF, view mockup, edit legend, import progress, export, reset progress, yada, yada, yada. So what if I say I want to edit the legend? This lets me come back into this page and change out these colors. So on some of these from Jaded Gym Shop, there was no ecru in the drills. So she replaced it with 712. There was no 38.95, so she gave me 640. So there are substitutions. So you can actually go in and substitute and change the numbers for what they are. Now, so say I want to change 310 and it's going to become, let's make it 839. That's a dark navy blue, right? Nope, 939. 839 is brown. I always get those confused. So I can say save. Now, 310, why did it leave? Oh, because it's gone. So now there is no 310, but 939 is in its place. So I could change it if I want to. So now, originally, I went through and changed all of these to the ones that she listed. And then I realized that I didn't really like that. I liked just putting both the labels on the drill container and going by the actual one in the kit. It was easier for me because her stickers, it just worked better for me to have the symbol, the color, and the stuff over top. Okay. So that's how it worked best for me. Do what you will, but you can edit it if you want. Okay. So now we're going to go into the Mandy Manzano one. Okay. Please note that mine looks different than what we were seeing elsewhere on the other pattern. I'm selected the navigational option, and so I can now go look at this, and I have it set up where it shows me by color what's done. This makes it a lot easier for me to figure out where I am in terms of my diamond painting. So, how did I do that? If you go to the settings, okay, it says use translucent colors. I have that on, and it says the color finish stitches slightly transparent so the symbol is still visible. So that is so I can still see. Let me zoom in. So I can still see the symbol underneath it. So when I'm working, because I'm working right now on this like 3 at a time, I can see that these are 2 different colors right here. So these are 2 different colors, and I can see the symbol. So if I am confused and think I did the wrong one, I can easily tell which one it is and go pull it out. It works best for me. Okay, go back to the settings. Okay, use a flat color. This just, I'll show you. It just makes it gray. I don't like the gray. Oh, I hit the wrong button, y'all. Sorry. I hit back instead of the gear shift. We don't like the flat color. We like it in color. So now if I go back, it should be back to color. So I have my image and I know what color roughly it should be when I glance. If this is not a teal color, something is wrong. If this is not a dark black, something is wrong. Okay. Highlight my search. You can change these to anything you want. So my search color is neon green. But if I don't want it to be on neon green, I can make it pretty much any color I want. There's these that are auto-generated, or you can hit custom and you can just choose any color you want. Say you like pink. You can now make it pink. So now, if I do a search for this, they're going to all turn pink. I actually am not mad at that, so we'll just leave that one alone. Okay. Show search highlight on finished stitches. I have this turned off because if I don't, it's going to highlight. Oh, hold on. I forgot to switch to navigational. It's going to highlight up here. And I really don't need to know that, so I just have it turned off. Okay. Parking color, I have set for red. Selection color is blue. I have show page breaks turned off because I don't need that. It did just no. And I have it set as a 10 by 10 grid settings. We're not using diagonal stitching in this. Then this is your stitch history. Daily stitch reset time is 4 in the morning. Show your daily progress. Show your total progress. Thread list and shortcuts. Okay. You're not really needing those. This is basically all you need. So on this kit, the one I've actually been working on since January 1st, today it says I have done 59 stitches today. I have completed total 16,696 of the 62,203 stitches. I am 26.84% done with this kit. So this is 24% done. Or I like 26% done. Okay. And like I said, I have all this just going. I think it's easy to use. If I miss something that you don't understand, let me know. The biggest thing that I see is, where did my thing go? What just happened? Why is it? There it is. I was like, why is it not doing what I want it to do? So I will be working on this some more today. I do have some other videos to film, but let me pull this down. Do you see why I use the transparent of the colors? So this, I am not as far over as I thought I was. Hold please. I was spun upside down. I was like, something is not right. Okay, so I am working on this. So this is this, and you can clearly see I have these two blank spots here. I have, you can see that my white spots and these white spots are matching up, and that the colors when we're looking at it are the same. And so for me, the most important feature is clicking the used translucent colors. Do not use a flat color. To me, it makes it a lot harder to figure out. I'm not exactly sure what parking and selection color are for. Haven't really paid attention, haven't really noticed. The one I use is the search color and the translucent colors, and I like to see that um the symbol underneath. So in case I'm confused, I can see, oh no, that should be three of the same color, because some of these are really similar in color. If that makes any sense at all. I feel like I've confused myself. Okay, hold on one second. I gotta stand up and unzoomy zoomy you. Unzoomy zoomy you. Okay. How can I do this? I am gonna take you in to right about, can you see that? Okay, let's see. Where's her eyeball? I want to work on this eyeball real quick, just because it's super easy for me to figure out what I'm looking at. Okay, so this is this. Can everyone see that that is that? Okay. I turned my tablet again. Okay. So I'm going to search within this, and I want to find out this stylus. This is one that Allison, my diamond painting bestie, sent me. I believe she said she got it on Amazon. She just sent me the link. I will include it in the video description below. This is one of my favorite tools when diamond painting, because I have fat little fingers, and me and my tablet argue. So on here in the middle of this eye, I want to do, say, the triangle. Okay, so the triangle is 3809. Okay, because of the way that my drills are set up, I know 3809 is in the first one, and it's going to be really close to me, and it's right here. That's how fast I'm able to get it, because they're in chronological order, or numerical order is probably the easiest thing to see. I'll use my new ephemera 3D tray. Artana, I am liking it. I am. It's different, but I like it. If you're unaware, this is the ephemera 3D Deep 6. There's their name. They're on Etsy. It doesn't come with a stopper, and it's like got this little weird looking like whoop here. I don't know if I'm in thing. And it's rounded and this, and but I don't have as many spills because of the way this is done in like a swoop. And I'm not mad at that. Okay. So put our drills in our tray. I don't know what y'all can see. I think I might be too far in. I'm going to unzoom a little bit, you guys. Wrong direction. There. See how. Don't get mad at the tray, because I probably have putty all over the inside of it. Trendy is trying to call me. No, ma'am. Okay. So I'm going to be working on this section. This appears to be okay as long as I stay within this frame. Why is she calling me? Isn't she in school? She's supposed to be in school. She's probably out of school and is going to the store and wanting to know if I want a treat. See, she'll be like, "Mama, do you want a treat?" See. Okay. So per this, I need to put 3 drills here. Now it's gonna go right there. Now I can tell that because it's directly in line with these 3, right? So now that I have placed those 3 drills, where's my cute little stylus? Then I'm going to switch to the mark, and I'm going to go, doop, they're marked. I'm going to say yes. Okay? So now, once again, this is mimicking that. It looks the same. Then, a lot of times when I'm just doing single placing, I'll take this one, I'll set it here, I'll mark 1. I'm doing this without my stylus because I'm having to hold things, and I don't normally have things in both hands. there. And you're basically just matching the symbols to where they go. And I'm going to show you a quick little thing in a second. Hold on. If I can grab 2 drills. I probably need to refresh my putty. Okay. These go right there. Okay. So those are done. Those are done. Okay. So now, Summer, what about these random ones that it's one all by its lonesome? Let's remember that this is a 10 by 10 grid, right? So that means this is column 10, right? This is, these dark lines are denoting where it starts. So this would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on and so forth. And it's also going to be row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So column 10, row 8. On Jaded Gem Shop kits, one of the things I really like about them is they have these fantastic little numbers on the grids. Hallelujah, saved my life. So what you need to know is the numbers are in row 1 and column 1. Row 1, column 1 of each grid. Okay, so if this is in right below the I, right to the left, right? So it's going to be in this section, right? It is column 10, which is here, and it's 8. So I know this is going to be right there. And I can use the numbers on the grid to match it up with 8 and 10 and know exactly where that drill right there goes. I really, really hope that that was all on screen. I really, I do. I'm not even going to mess with any more of this color at the moment, I don't think. Is there any on this section, or is that just a little bit right there? Okay. There's more in this eye. Let's do these 2 up here. Okay. So here. So the eye is here, right? And this black one right here is this black one right here. And it is going straight up into column 10, right? And we know that column 9, row 1 up there, is this color. So I can grab one, go straight up from that one, and do the 9, right? So now this one is done. Now, I can also know that right off the other side of these 3, I skip one, do one. Or I could have counted that it was space number 3 because there's a 3 right there. So done with that color, put it back, and then I just go with the next one. Now, for me, typically what I do, navigation is selected. I'm going to zoom in. Like I said, I'm working on 3 grids high. And when I say grid, it's a 10 by 10 grid, right? And I'm doing 2 at a time at this point because that's what fits neatly for me on a thing and I don't get overwhelmed. And what I normally do is I put in this end color first, which is these 2 lines of 310 on the sides. It just happens to be that it is consistently throughout this entire kit. Well, that just helps me start. And then what I did is I chose this color. You can't see it because I don't highlight ones that are already done because I don't need to be looking at stuff I already did. And then I start just filling in. But what I have learned is if you have a predominant color, such as the 310 in a Mandy Manzano or a Hannah Lynn, if you go in and you put the 310 down first, it gives you the framework, almost like a coloring book page, to help you navigate the rest of the colors. So I quickly learned that going 310 all the way across makes my life easier for all the other colors. And then I just start filling in either left or right, and I do color chasing technique. If you're not familiar what I mean by the color chasing technique, that means So say I went to go with this color, I'm going to pull this color up, and I'm going to do every single drill of this color the whole way across. I'm not just doing and then changing out and finishing all this and then moving on. I tried that up at the very top, and that was slow moving, and ain't nobody got time for that. Now, if that works for you, do it that way. But for me, I'm like, I was changing colors way too often. One thing you need to understand is on cross stitch conversions, they are highly confetti heavy. It just is, for the detail and the way they're done. It just seems like they're pretty heavy on the confetti, and you are changing out colors a lot. We have drills that are trying to pop. What is happening here? Oh, it was me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Is there a hole in that drill? Is that what I'm feeling? Did I put down a bad drill? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's gone now. Okay. Maybe? What color is that? Hold on, guys. Oh, it's scuffed on the top. Okay. So let's figure out what color that was. And because I have... Where did I just pull that from? Right here. Okay, right here. Right? So let's find out where that is. Oh, shoot. Okay. So this line, those are going to be my points of like reference. Those two right there. Now, yeah. So when I look at these 2 points, right? They match those two. I really hope I'm there. So this one and this one are these two. Now, these 3 are supposed to be there. I just yanked that one out, right? So it's the one that's 2 below this one, and that's the star. So, who is the star? Give me this. Star. The star is 3031, which is over here. I'm going to grab a better one because that one had something going on with it, and I just couldn't. I just knocked some drills down. I'm not that worried about it because Jade is really good at giving us lots and lots of drills. And there we go. And now it feels better and doesn't feel like something's trying to grab my finger. And I was able to quickly and easily figure out what the symbol is without having to frog it or anything like that. Da-da-da-da. And that's why I like having it where it shows me. I do suggest, like I said, the stylus, and I'll list the thing below, and a good pair of shop tweezers. These are from Francesco Studio Works. I do really like those. If you prefer the angled, the one with the Diamond Art has really nice murder tweezers that are angled. Diamond Art Club has some great tweezers if you have some from there. It's... Oh, those are Dreamers. Hold on. That's Dreamers. That's Francesca. Is there not? Okay, Diamond Art Clubs, those are all Dreamers. Where are my Diamond Art Club tweezers, y'all? Oh, no. I have these purple ones. But sharp murder tweezers are very, very nice to have here. There should be a pair of Diamond Art Club tweezers here, I promise you. Like, typically, they're the ones I use. I don't know where they went. But I'm really liking the Francesca Studio Works ones. They're extremely murder tweezery. Extremely. And they're good grip. And the way, I don't know. It's just like they're like narrower or something at the tip. And they get into those crevices better. So do you see? I don't know. I like them. I like them a lot. I'm glad I have 2 pairs. So, I hope that explains it, because I don't know what else I'm supposed to explain. If you have questions, if you have comments, if you're like, Summer, you forgot to say this, put it in the comments below. I'll be the first one to laugh at myself and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot that. Y'all know I am just some crazy girl about to turn 46 in Central California who loves the diamond paint and talk about diamond paint with her buddies. It's my favorite thing. My mama just asked me because I'm filming this on Monday, April 14th. My mama goes, "What are you doing for your birthday tomorrow?" And I went, uh, diamond painting. And she's like, "Really?" I said, "What do you expect me to do? What do you expect me to do? I don't want to go out. There's people out there." I go, "This is what I love to do. I'm talk to my friends. I want to make videos for y'all. I want to diamond paint. I want to make progress." Because if any of you are aware, this had no drills on it yesterday. When I woke up yesterday morning, this was blank right here, as right here was nothing. I did all this yesterday, except for the few you saw me work on, and I did. Oh, I've done 82 stitches today on this. And I think I was in bed before 4, so it should be it should be accurate. And like I said, it does keep your little count right here. Oh, if you turn, it turns. So I'm at 26.88% now, y'all. I don't know how much I'll be when I get to here, but it's divided into 12 monthly sessions because I didn't want to be overwhelmed. Because when I came into this project, now I bought this kit in 2023, kitted up in 2023, and didn't start it until 2025. And the reason I hadn't started it was I was a little bit intimidated. I'm not gonna lie. And that first month, I was a whole lot confused, and there was a whole lot of trial and error. There was a whole lot of picking drills up and putting drills back on. But overall, let me move everything out my way real quick so we can show you some stuff. Let me stand up and make sure you can see. I don't know what you can see, but you can't when I'm sitting down here. Okay, let's zoom out. I hope you were able to see things. Okay, so I'm so used to you having you guys facing me. Zoom out more. There we go. So since January, I've done all this, and it is so breathtaking, you guys. And do you see how putting the black down, the 310 down, kind of just helps you see your orientation where everything else goes? Kind of like a coloring book. Gotta keep it between the lines. So, I don't know. I think this video might be long as hell. Oh, 40 minutes. So I'm going to call this and say thank you so very much for watching. If y'all would be so kind as to boop my snoot. If you're new here, boop the snoot just means hit that like button. It's a quick, free, easy way for you to support y'all. I forgot to tell you. If you're doing the color chasing method like I was talking about, going back and forth, when you're doing the 310 especially, you're going to want some release papers. You can get pretty ones like this. These are the ones my dumb paint bestie Allison bought me. Like I said, she also bought me the stylus, and I'll link that below. And these are the thicker ones. This is just one of the double-sided Gym Shop ones. I like them because they're big. When I'm doing the 310, I'll just like block off this entire side. Then I use the little one to hold my hand while I'm working over here. And then keep moving myself over. Normally, one of each of these sheets lives on my desk, minimum. At least one of each. And then, so those are important. I would not do this without that. I would not want to do it without my stylus, but I have fat fingers. I will be fat fingers, and my tablet doesn't like me. Your tablet or your phone. I do not believe that Pattern Keeper works for iOS, but April said that she has something that has a whole lot of letters and says markup in the name. Don't ask me. She said, "Oh, I think it would work just like blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "I don't even know what you just said, ma'am. You went right on over my head." The only thing I own that is iOS is my phone. My all my other technology is Android or PC. So, like I said, that's what I have for today. Feel free to share this video with anyone you'd like to. I promise I won't get mad at you. Leave me a comment. Did you find this helpful? Is there a tutorial video on any topic in diamond painting you would like me to film for you? Let me know. Did I miss anything? Do you have a question you want answered? Anything? Just put it down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to you. I'm not as fast as replying as I used to because there's a whole lot more of you commenting than there used to be, and there's still only one of me. And I get a little overwhelmed sometimes. What else we got? Other than that, if you haven't done so, I forgot. Welcome to the newest channel member, Debbie W. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I forgot about that. Oh, and it's official, y'all. I got a little bloop, bloop on my YouTube studio. I have reached the threshold where they're gonna send me a check in May. I about fell down. YouTube is gonna send me money. Never in a million years would I thought that was gonna happen. So thank y'all to you because it's because y'all. I think it's like $100, but you know what? That's a kit. That's another kit for me to buy to unbox on the channel for y'all, or to buy some new whatchamacallums, small shop stuff like cover reminders, trays. I'm not big on the putties because I really, really like my heart dot putty. Like there's these two and the blue one that is currently under my desk because it fell off. And that's one that has a crown on it that says keep calm and diamond paint. I really like those. But I am really truly liking these ephemera 3D tray. And I'm still really, really throwing stuff. Liking the Yellow Dog Designs Extra Large version 4. These are my current 2 go-tos. I like them a lot. I had forgotten I'd ordered 2 pen blanks that are sitting over at Enabler's Outpost until he sent me a message this morning and said, ma'am, we have 2 of these blanks with your name on them. And I'm like, oh yeah, I had to choose a turning style. I'm like, is there a surprise me option? Because I don't know. I don't know what I want. And he's like, yeah, I can do that. And so he's like, do you care about like width? And I'm like, don't know. I think I'm going to go ahead and send a picture of this and measure it because this is the most comfortable size. If you're unfamiliar with my favorite pen, like my favorite pen, there's another one around here somewhere. I think it might be put up right now, but it's identical too. These are what Jonas at Norse Alchemist calls his jagged Etsy style. And they're kind of like rounded cones. This is my absolute favorite. This is the one that is in my hand probably 95% of the time. But these are the most comfortable for me. But I want to get one from Neighbor's Outpost where they put the pretty rhinestones in. Where is my work bag? I'll show you. I'm like, April, one of my other diamond painting besties, sent me this beautiful Donna Bass one. It's in my work bag, sorry. And see how it has the rhinestones in it? So I think I kind of want to get something like this on one of the blanks I got. But it's a little bit bigger at the grip. I don't know if you see that. So I think I want this one a little thinner. And like I have always gone for very symmetrical shapes. And this one is not. See, we got things going on in different sizes, and so I think I want something more along this line for at least one of those blanks. I completely forgot I bought them. So I got to get that handled. So other than that, that's it. So until next time, I love y'all. Bye bye.